Hey everybody, today we're going to show you how to find all 13 Korok seeds here in Lake Hylia in Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Our first seed is going to be found on the far eastern side of Lake Hylia. You can see our exact location here on your screen. And once you make it over here, you're going to find a boulder within a hole in the ground. Go ahead and pick that thing up, and all you're going to do is walk it up the side of the mountain until you find the wooden stand. And then you can just drop the boulder in that stand. Once it's there, the Korok will appear and you will be rewarded with seed number 1. Number 2 is going to be found on the far southeastern side of Lake Hylia. You guys can see right here on the map. When you make it over here, there'll be a little strip of land along the shore and there'll be a rock in the middle. Go ahead and pick up that rock and you'll get seed number 2. Number 3 is going to be found on the small island on the southeastern side of Lake Hylia. You'll see when you get out here, there's going to be a pinwheel on one of the rocks, and you'll have 3 balloons that you need to hit that are traveling around the other rocks that are out here. So here's number 2 in the middle, and number 3 is a little bit further out. It may take you a couple shots to get all 3, but once you get them all, you'll get seed number 3. Number 4 is going to be found at the bridge of Hylia. You want to head to this exact location on your map, but we're going to work our way under the bridge as there's a column or a pillar that actually has a hole in it that we can climb up into. And once you're in here, if you look up, you'll see an acorn hanging from the ceiling. All you need to do is angle yourself where you can hit this thing with an arrow. And once you take out that acorn, the Korok will appear and you'll get seed number 4. Number 5 is also going to be below the bridge of Hylia, except this time we're going to be on the southern side. And when you make it to the southern side of the bridge, just look for the pillar that is busted. You can climb up into it and you will see the leaves will spawn and we can interact with them. The Korok will appear and we'll get seed number 5. Number 6 is going to be found on the southern side of the bridge of Hylia. You want to head up into the giant gate on the right hand side. And if you climb up to the top, you guys will see we have a wooden tree stump up here. You can walk on that, which will spawn a yellow circle on the other side. Travel across, go through the circle, the Korok will appear, and we'll get seed number 6. Number 7 is going to be found on the far southwestern side of Lake Hylia. You can see where we're standing, or right on the shoreline down here. Once you make it over here, there's going to be a puzzle. The piece is going to be just around the corner here, and all you need to do is use Ultra Hand to pick this thing up. Go ahead and rotate it where the X is on the bottom and the 1 block is up top, and you can squeeze it into the pyramid just like so. The Korok will appear and you'll get seed number 7. For number 8, you want to head over to the northwestern side of Lake Hylia by the dock that's on your map. You guys can see we're right here at the dock. And we're going to want to build a little structure. So the first thing you want to do is take one of these platforms. You can use one of the smaller ones if you like, but I wanted to use the one that looked like a square. You can drop that flat down, and we're going to take one of these longer wooden pieces and attach it facing upwards. Then we're going to bring it right over here to this rock that's out in the water, and we're going to place this on the rock, and you'll see that we have a little cluster of leaves that spawns above it. All we need to do now is climb this piece of wood. When we get up top, we can interact with the leaves that spawn. The Korok will appear and we'll get seed number 8. For number 9, you want to head over to the northwestern side of Hylia Island. Again, you can see the location here on your screen. There's going to be one tree over here. All you need to do is climb to the top of this thing. And once you get up there, our little cluster of leaves will spawn that we can interact with. And once you do, you'll get seed number 9. Number 10 and 11 are going to be found together on the northern side of the bridge of Hylia, right over here on the little cliff. You guys are going to find our Korok friend who's going to need help making it to the island in the middle of the lake. Now, as always, I highly recommend using an airplane for this. So if you want to craft an airplane, go ahead and do that. You can also toss them over the ledge and use a boat, but I think in this situation, an airplane is much easier. So go ahead and fly your way across down to the island and we can hit the crash landing into the campsite, interact, and we'll get our next 2 seeds. Number 12 is going to be pretty much in the same spot where we just found that Korok on the northern side of the bridge of Hylia. You're going to see there's a giant tree over here. And if you work your way up to the tree, there's a piece of wood that's sitting up in the branches. If you get to a specific little spot here, you'll be able to actually grab it and pull it down. And all we need to do is bring it right over here to this structure and place it on top. And once we line it up correctly, it will connect, the Korok will appear, and we'll get seed number 12. Our 13th and final seed here in Lake Hylia is going to be on the northern side of the bridge of Hylia, right in front of the main gate. When you get to the gate, what you want to do is climb up on the far left side and work your way up to where the top is broken down. You guys will see when we get up here, there's going to be a very small rock in the rubble. Go ahead and pick up that rock. The Korok will appear and you'll get seed number 13. But this is how to find all 13 Korok seeds here in Lake Hylia. If you guys have any other questions, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and we'll see you guys in the next video.